Right here I want to show you guys something new. These are from Soundstream. They're called an STL 65C. STL stands for their stealth stuff. Now everybody knows that I can't stand full range speakers. I don't like, you know, a mid-range and a tweeter and a super tweeter down by your feet and your door panel, because it just sounds awful. Everything that sounds good should always come out of something like this, which is a component speaker system, where you have a mid-range down in that area, which is always fine, but you'd always have sound ear level. That's my rule, and that's why I review stuff like this, which is the right way to get audio in your vehicle. Now these guys here are not the most expensive, fancy, latest, greatest type of speaker system in the world. However, these are pretty much what the mainstream people do go for, because they're affordable, they're good quality, they handle a good power rating, and what's really unique about them is that they fit in so many applications. For instance, try putting a nice big meaty size like woofer in a Honda Accord. It's impossible. These woofers, these stealth woofers, 1 inch deep. That's it. Now here's actually a cheap speaker. It's an old Clarion speaker, I think. This thing's like from the dinosaur age. And this thing is a really cheap speaker. Now again, comparing not apples to oranges, because it's well, actually, in this case, actually it would be. But this speaker here probably makes less RMS power output than this one here would on a CEA rated type of scale. Okay, 1 inch thick. Take this speaker right next to it and see what happens. This one's 1 inch. This one here is probably a little over 2. There's no way in the world. This magnet is going to grab a hold of that window, and you're going to have nothing but problems. You're going to have to do spacers. It's going to turn into a big mess. So if you have limited space requirements and you do want to get a good set of component speakers, something like this might be the answer for you. The woofers are nice. They handle 80 watts. I don't think that they would handle a straight, you know, CEA rated type of 80 watts. I think that they'd probably be more around 40, 45, 50, perhaps, in my opinion. However, that's usually very good. That's enough to make you deaf after listening to it for a little while. Your tweeters, which are very nice. I like these little guys. 2 of these tweeters, which come in the kit. They look very nice. They're black. They're attractive. They should match most interiors. These are titanium dome tweeters. They're 3/4 inches in the depth side, so they could fit in most applications. You're just going to go ahead and flush mount them. You can do that with these supplied rings, which are kind of like Infinity-esque, where you just push this through the hole, take this, squish it up, sandwich it in, and it's mounted. It's done. Or if you wanted to go with the surface mounting cups, they provide these for you as well. Lots of hardware, lots of wiring, rubber butyl so you can seal everything up nice. The grills for the mid-range, if you were going to do an installation with the grill, that's how that would go. Of course, you'd have to have crossovers in the system because it's a component system. I mean, again, passive crossover is very straightforward and simple, but you do have a switch here for plus 3 decibels flat or negative 3 dB on the tweeter output side. I mean, you have these non-polarized capacitors for your mid-range outputs, which is why this system can never handle high output wattage ratings. However, for the average guy, this is more than all you're going to ever need. 4 holes to mount it up on there. Click that sucker on there. 1 in, 2 out. There's no slave outputs, no fancy, you know, anything going on here. Very straightforward. But that's all it needs to be, and that's fine. So there you have it. I mean, pretty much that's it in a nutshell. I mean, this is a great little system. They're priced very fair, and I think that if you have limited space requirements, you might want to take a look at these. So just so I can show you real quick in case you want to see, that's the model right there. It's an STL 0.65C. These are made by Soundstream. They just came in. They're priced very affordably. Give them a look. Check them out.